Hey, good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Thursday. Happy Thursday. This is our daily reading. Take a look at current situation and the influences around that. Keep in mind this is general, may or may not resonate. Um, Sitting here shuffling these for a while. There may be a couple upside down, but I'm not going to leave them that way because I was made a mess. And sometimes they don't get put back right. Okay. As you all know, I don't read um, reversals. Okay. So I struggled reading with reversals because I always thought like, okay, do I flip it this way or do I flip it this way? What makes it a reversal and not, right? Because if you flip it this way, it would be like, let's say straight up, but if you flip it this way, it's reversed. So I kind of got so in my head about it that I'm like, I can't do the reversals. That's why sometimes occasionally one will come up, and if I didn't make a mess of the cards or something, I'll use that because as long as I'm flipping them all the same, I guess that's the point, right? But I got really weird in my head about that when I first started reading, so it's like it's not worth the stress because so for those of you who are learning too, so the reversals kind of can give you not necessarily the opposite meaning, right? It kind of depends on the card. Whereas like the Three of Swords upside down, so in the regular white or white, they're going in, but if you turn it upside down, the swords feel like they're kind of falling out. And so to me, it almost feels like the ending of a sad time where you've released the sadness, but it's not necessarily the opposite. And so the way I look at it, and then depending on the spreads, if you have spreads and you're not using reversals, the positions and the cards around it also help you to read, that way. So sometimes there may be the Three of Swords there, but if it's, in a past position or it's even in a present position, but, there's a different, I don't have a good example of a card beside it that tells me that there may be a release, right? So I think that I just go with the cards around, because it changes. And to me too, the deck I use. So if I started reading reversals and all the decks, and it just would get so confusing. Um, Occasionally I do that. Occasionally, and that's only if they drop out that way. But again, these may, but I'm not keeping them that way. Current situation, TMI, right? Three of Wands, present influence, present influence is the Empress. Future influence is the Four of Swords. What you don't see, I'm using Light Seer, by the way, is the Star. Good energy there. What to look for, Queen of Cups. Unexpected, please. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got, I feel like this is really good energy, this Nine of Pentacles, by the way. Challenge. Knight of Swords. Strength, please. Queen of Pentacles. And where does this lead? Four of Wands. Nice energy. Okay, and advice. And give me anything on this Four of Wands. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So this is, this goes hand in hand with the Three of Wands. Actually, this is about a situation where you've been working on it or it's been moving forward, but very slowly. And so with that, there's patience involved and maybe a little frustration, but to me, I'm not getting a lot of frustration here, which is kind of nice. So with the Three of Wands being the current situation, here we are, we're there, we're almost there. Because this is saying your ships are coming in. So she's right there waiting for that surf, but the surf's there, the waves are there. It's just a matter of grabbing hold of them now. The work's done. And to me, this is like, some people may disagree. This is kind of a patience card because it's saying we've done the work and we're going to see our fruits of our labors, but they're not quite in front of us where we have them in our hand. So you're almost there. But to me, that Three of Wands also means that it's happening. It's just a matter of, putting it all together. The Empress is in the influence. So this this influence energy right now that's influencing the now is a very nurturing energy. So whether you're nurturing the project, nurturing yourself, taking care of somebody, taking care of something, I feel like there is also an energy of feeling very, I don't know, I'm feeling proud of myself. Like it has that energy of, you know, um, I'm doing what I can. Like, so I mean, to me, like with the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Empress, and the Queen of Cups down here, there's a feeling of, and this is not gender specific. Um, it may be a little bit actually, to be honest with you. It may be. I don't normally say that, but they're all queens. The Empress, there is a definite, and the Nine of Pentacles is a female. So it could be gender specific. Sorry, I don't usually do that. Um, the feminine. Let's do that. It's the feminine because I do believe that that's true. So I do feel like this is kind of like being in your own. So the Empress, the Emperor, right, takes control and has the control of things. Well, the Empress is the feminine version of that. And to me, there is a different type of control. It would be more similar to the Strength card where it's softer. Um, Motherly. It's absolutely motherly to some degree. Very nurturing, very, but I feel really like with all of these queens, I feel like there is a feeling or feminine energy. Sorry. I feel like it's like a growth time. And I think it's very personal, honestly. So whatever you're doing is very personal. It could be love, it could be work, it could be anything. So what we have here in the future influence is the Four of Swords. So there is a time out here in the near future, but I feel like it's more about learning about yourself. I don't feel like the Three of Wands is necessarily, I feel like the Three of Wands is something different a little bit. I feel like it is something coming in that's really making you realize how whole you are. And I feel like this Four of Swords is like, okay, now it's time to let it all, you know, seep in. It's almost like a spa day where it's not like a healing process as much as it is a relax and let everything just be day. Like this energy is just going to be you're going to be in a there's going to be an energy around you that makes you just go, I'm just going to be. I don't know. There's a very honest, subtle feeling to that Four of Swords. So the Star is into what you don't see. And this all has to do with growth to me, but it's all personal growth. And I think the Three of Wands is almost like this, I don't know, it's like this energy of the situation. For some reason, this situation is helping you grow dramatically. And well, not dramatically necessarily, but it's definitely making a difference on you as far as your growth. And I feel like this is being in the what you don't see. There's a lot of hope behind this energy. But I feel more importantly, like this energy is going to move you forward. So even if you're dealing with tougher times, in the near future, you're going to have a different attitude towards that. There's this feeling to me like really maturing and really growing to the point where, yeah, I can handle that. I can deal with that. Because not, things don't stay good all of the time, but I do feel like this allows you to handle things differently. It's like, I feel like this is a very impactful time. Um, I do. I really do. Because what to look for is the Queen of Cups, to make sure that you continue to look for what's important to you. I also feel like this is love yourself, watch for that. And I feel like you're already doing that. There's just this really growing feeling to me. And I feel like know that this is happening. I think this could also be look for love. And if you're looking for love and you haven't had luck, or you're single and nothing's happened in a while, or I feel like this is I feel like it's gonna. Like, there's this feeling to me like it could happen. Now, that's not for everybody. And the reason why I say that is once we become confident in ourselves and we don't feel like we need anyone, that's when someone comes in, right? When we're feeling lonely or like, oh, I wish I had someone, that's when they don't come in. It's like, well, and it's good because we don't want people to come into our lives when we're in a down time, because it may not be genuine. I mean, it's genuine at the moment, but it may not be genuine as far as you're, if you're, with someone because you're lonely, and not because you're lonely, like, but that's where your mindset is, then it's harder for that to be a long-term relationship. So I just feel like that for some people, that might be it. And because I do see the lovers hanging out over here. And the emperor after that. So yeah, it could be. Nine of Pentacles is in the unexpected. And I feel like you're just going to, this is a freeing feeling to me. The Nine of Pentacles is a moment where you have reached a time where you feel like it's a goal. It's a goal that is set and that you've reached that goal, whether it's being independent, understanding yourself, any of those things. But I feel like that's what this is saying in this reading. There's a lot of and I feel like this unexpected energy of the Nine of Pentacles, you're going, yeah, like, this is great. I feel great. It kind of helps this whole energy like solidify itself, like it, and it keeps it going and it keeps it growing. There's some really good things here. The Knight of Swords is your challenge. And I feel like the only thing here is maybe there is going to be a little bit of a stall, being that this is here, but know that this is just a moment in time, right? Sometimes stalls or patience is just a moment in time. It's a day even, but it's not forever. It's sometimes days are not that good, but I feel like you may feel a little stalled. The reason why I say this, okay, I know this, the Knight of Swords is really fast, but that's the challenge. You want to keep moving forward, but there's this stall right now. There's a plateau that's reached, but don't worry about it because you have the Queen of Pentacles as your strength, which means, and to me, these are directly related. I feel like these are almost the same energy. They're a little bit different in their meanings, but when I look at it as a person, they're the same. The Queen of Pentacles may be a step up, but not really. It's about being in control of yourself and having control of your home, what's important to you, your stability in general, whatever that looks like, your work, your home. When your strength is the Queen of Pentacles, to me, this queen is the quiet queen, but has everything she needs. And she doesn't have to like show off. She doesn't have to, it just is. And it's a really good, to me, it shows a lot of internal strength. And, not feeling like you have to, I don't know, there's just a really good settled feeling with that. I may not be explaining it well, but I really feel like it's really good energy. So where does this all lead? It leads to the Four of Wands. To me, there's going to be some kind of celebration. Is this a celebration of love? It could be. Is it a celebration of living? It could be. It could be just a get together. It could be just you celebrating yourself. It could be anything, but I feel like it's very good energy. When I look at this card, I get the feeling of barbecue right now. Like I just feel like there's just this really down home, comfortable celebration. Like, I don't know. When I think of barbecue, okay, so, and when I smell it, and I do sometimes, or taste it, especially with this card, it happens a lot. It's like, okay, come on, really? But what it is to me, a barbecue, when you're getting together and having a celebration is usually people that are really close, but it's also this fun, loose time where everybody's, not everybody, if, having a beer, eating the barbecue, chit chatting, playing horseshoes, volleyball. I mean, there's things going on with a barbecue, right? But it's very comfortable. It's not dressy. It's not, ooh, it's just comfortable. Let's have a good time. Family, friends. I don't know. It feels really good to me. So when I asked about this Four of Wands, though, I did get the Sun, the Hermit, and the Three of Pentacles. So I do feel like there's this happiness. I think it comes from within you regarding something that's going on around you. So the Hermit's within you, but the Three of Pentacles is what's around you. It's the people around you, the people that are close to you. But I feel like they bring you a lot of joy. There's a lot of joy here as these next few days move forward. Now, keep in mind, these are daily readings, but I do feel like this is a big deal to some degree or another, because there's going to be a moment in the next few days, and it may only be a moment, and that's why it says what to look for is the Queen, where you're going to realize how much what's really happening. Like you're going to understand, and it may be a fleeting moment, literally, but that's going to be an important moment, because sometimes it just has to come in, and that's all we need. That one, yeah, I got this, and it helps us to get to the next day, the next thing, move on to the next project. Our advice is the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this is just we've got the 9, 10, Queen. Just keep on taking care of your business. Take care of your home. Take care of what's the stability around you. Be sure to know that this is important right now, especially with these energies, but also with the Nine of Pentacles and the unexpected. I think this is going to be a given. Like that energy when it comes up, the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, both those energies, when they come in, it's going to be very apparent what you need to do. I don't think you're going to need any advice cards or anything else. You're going to understand. It's going to make sense. There is no High Priestess here, but I do feel like that's what it's saying. Now, so for some of you, this could be a love relationship, but I feel like what it is saying too with that is that if you're looking, if someone comes into your life, they're going to be a pretty good match. And I say that for a couple of reasons, because of all the pentacles matching up, the Empress being there, and also the Star. There's this good forward movement feeling, and I think you'll celebrate that. And that's part of this too. So that's not going to be for everybody. But I think there could be that energy for some of you. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. I appreciate comments, the like button, all of those things help me. Again, I don't know how much I want to be helped, but I'm not pushing my channel or anything. I'm really not. I'm letting it be or kind of organic, let it do what it needs to do. So take care. Have a beautiful day, and I hope you liked it.